Hi, I'm Jensen. In this video, I will show you three simple steps to solve problems at the root with system thinking. Step 1. Stop fixing symptom. Find the root cause. The first step to solving a problem permanently is to stop treating symptom and start addressing the real cause. One of the most common system archetypes is fixes that fail. That means when a quick fix seems to solve a problem, but actually make it worse over time. A company trying to cut costs, they reduce staff training program to save money. At first, profits go up, but over time, employees' mistake increase, productivity drop, and eventually the company had to spend even more money fixing error. So, what to do instead? Before implementing a solution, ask yourself, am I treating the symptom or the root cause? Look at why the problem exists, not just how it appears. If a problem keeps coming back, the chances are you're treating the wrong things. So step 1, stop fixing the symptom, find the root cause. Why? Because of the system archetypes. Fix that fail. System archetypes, that means a problem keep coming back. Like a solution today may become the problem tomorrow. So we have to look at the root cause. Otherwise, the quick fix is not solve the problem and make it worse over time. So very important. In order to apply the system thinking to solve problem, the first step we have to look at the problem. Do not jump into conclusion too soon. To fix the symptom, we have to look at the root cause. Otherwise, fixes that fail. A quick fix will not solve the problem, but make it worse over time. Step 2. Identify the hidden force that shape the system. So in order to apply the system thinking to solve problem, we have to be able to analyze the hidden force. We have to understand the feedback loop, the delay, the leverage point, the stop, and the flow. So we have to map out the system to see the hidden force. And when we identify the root cause, the next step is to understand the hidden force shaping the system. Most systems don't behave the way we expect because they have delays. They have the reinforcing loops or the feedback loop. Feedback loop mean when the output turn back to the system and become the input. So if we don't know the feedback loop, the reinforcing loops, then our solution will not be effective. And also we have to know the constraints that are obvious at first. It's very important, the constraints. Why? Here is an example. A startup experience rapid success, new customer, high revenue, everything looks great. But suddenly, they hit a wall. Projects slow down, quantities drop, and cultures tend to decline. Why? Because they outweigh their internal capacity. Their leadership, processes, or infrastructure weren't built for this level of scale. So, be very careful when we succeed or even when we have a problem or at the same time when we success. They are the hidden force in the system. So don't make the mistake success and then we sleep on it. we have to check whether our capacity can handle the success. Our leadership process infrastructure, are they able to handle the success? So, how to prevent this? Look for hidden constraints. Ask the question, what will become a bottleneck as you grow? So we have to anticipate, we have to map out the system and anticipate the bottleneck when we grow. That means we have to analyze the scenario, understand the feedback loops. Is your system reinforce success or failure over time? So this is very important, the feedback loop, because the output will become the input. So we have to check the feedback loops. It reinforce the success or the failure, and recognize the delay, because action today may not be effective right away. So there is a gap in the time. So we have to check the delay. Are our action today setting up problem for the future? So by seeing these hidden force, we can predict problems before they happen and intervene at the right time. So step 1, do not fix the symptom. Try to find the root cause. Otherwise, if we fix the symptom, the problem will become worse over time. We have to find the root cause. And in order to apply the system thinking, step 2, we have to map out the system. We have to know the feedback loops. We have to know the delays. We have to know the slow and the stop. We have to be able to map out the system so we can know the constraint. We have to check whether success might become the constraint, might become the bottleneck. So step 2, map out the system. In order to think in system or system thinking, we have to be able to see the system. We have to see the hidden force that shape the system. That's step 2. And step 3, now we know the root cause, we analyze the hidden force, and now we design the solution. So we have to design a solution that work with the system. That means we have to check our solution to test it, to see there are delay, constraint, feedback loops, test it in a small scale, and then we scale up. So the solution we design have to work with the system. That's why it's called system thinking. So now the final step is to design a solution that align with how the system naturally works instead of trying to force short-term results. Too often we impose rules, process, or intervention that fight against the system's natural behavior instead of working with it. Here is an example. A company struggling with employee burnout impose strict policies. For example, no email after 6 p.m. But instead of solving the problem, employees now feel pressure to finish everything before 6 p.m., leading to even more stress. So it's not the solution. The solution here is look at what's driving the behavior. Maybe the deadline are unrealistic, meeting in the focus time. Instead of fighting the system, we redesign the workflow so that employees have more autonomy to manage their workflow efficiently. So, don't fight the system, work with it, design incentives and structures that reinforce the behavior you want. Measure the results and adjust continuously. Design solutions that iterate naturally into how the system operates so that we can create change that actually stick. So, to recap, stop fixing the symptom, fix the root cause. Map out the system, identify the hidden force that's shaping the system. design the solution that works with the system, not against it. So if you disagree with me, leave a comment. But if this makes sense to you, you can check out my book, A Masterclass on System Archetypes on Amazon. In this book, I dive even deeper in the system archetypes. So check it out for practical tool to break free from recurring problems and create lasting change. Thank you and see you again in the next video.